Hi friends, welcome back to episode 26, and this week we've got a special guest on. We're filming this live from Vegas and we've got the one and only Sandro Cazzato on. For those of you that don't know Sandro, he is, I'm going to say, the top network marketer in the world in terms of income at the minute, and what he's built in 5 years is nothing short of extraordinary. And he's just released a brand new book, which we're going to get him to talk about on today's episode, while we cover his journey to where he's got to, earning almost $1 million a month from our profession. So we've got another guest on with us, and this is somebody that we've wanted to get on for absolutely ages. It's someone that we're actually in the mastermind with, and when we joined, we nearly fell off our chair at what he was making in this industry, didn't we?
I didn't believe it. I was like, never, ever can you make that amount of money. Never.
And Eric said something before, and I think he's probably right. I think you're the only person making what you're making in the whole of network marketing on a monthly basis. Now, I know how long you've been in the industry for, and it's only 5 years, and that really blows my mind. But before we get into this, I want to know a little bit about you before that, because you were already entrepreneurial and working for yourself. So tell me a little bit about that before we get into the network marketing switch.
All right. So for the ones that don't know me, right, I'm Sandro. Italian origins, but was born and grew up in Switzerland and in Zurich. And the son of immigrant family, I was trying to please my parents, basically everything that they expected from me. Also, as being like the older of two sons, I just wanted to be also a good example for my brother and all that. So I chose a career path that was one of the best ones back then, which was the one of IT. I'm 41 years old today, so it was back in 1999 that I decided to do. And Rachel, we are in 25, right? So it's 26 years ago. And I was convinced.
When I was 10.
What?
When I was 10.
When you were 10?
Yeah.
You see, I feel bad, very bad right now. And I was convinced that I was making the right decision. In Switzerland, somehow you are forced to make decisions at the age of 16.
Yeah.
You know, so it's weird to even understand. So you don't even know what you want to do tomorrow, and you need to decide about the rest of your life. And I was studying. I was a good student also, the kind of student that waits until the last second for preparing for the exam, because you know that anyways you're gonna pass the exam. And over the course of time, I felt I had some signals coming that I wanted more from life. So I decided to go the entrepreneurial way in IT. I started building my own IT consulting company. I worked my entire life in the IT sector of banks or insurance companies. So I decided to offer my consultancy to the banks and to the insurance companies. And at peak time, I had 80 employees working for me. Basically, we were sending these experts to do projects with our clients, and they were coming back on our payroll, and we were sending them back. So it was very good time. I learned a lot, stakeholder management, building relationship with those directors of these banks. And I was very young when I was doing this. I was always the youngest person sitting at the table, contracting here about millions of Swiss francs. And it was very, very funny. But over the time, I also was building a hard shell around me, because you couldn't show weakness in front of these people that had almost double of your age. You know, you just had to deliver and show them that you were in control. Because the other company that wanted to get this project was already waiting, and they were waiting for you to make mistakes. So I was really becoming a little shark on this financial Swiss market. And it was lots of fun. Of course, I was making very good money already back then. I was building a house in Switzerland, traveling the world, buying cars, everything that you can guess.
But so going from that, what was it about network marketing that made you just drop what you were doing and starting something couldn't be any different to what you were doing?
It's hard to explain. It's very hard to explain. But, you know, when you get to the point where money doesn't play any role anymore, you allow yourself to answer some very honest questions. And either you respond and you answer them honestly, or you're living a fake life that doesn't satisfy you. And I remember it was during COVID lockdown, you know, during the pandemic, that I had even more time to answer myself these fantastic questions. And I just reached the point where I understood that business was the problem.
Yeah.
It didn't satisfy me anymore. I was working hard a lot, but I was just working for money. I didn't have a purpose. I didn't have a vision for my business. I was asking, what should I do? Should I have 200 employees to feel better? Should I make more money to feel better? It was really, everything was money driven and money related.
Yeah.
I didn't have no purpose, no sense, no nothing, you know. And I was craving for something that made me want to wake up in the morning, get dressed up, and go out and conquer the world. And I didn't have that anymore.
So we say this about network marketing. So I felt the same. I wasn't doing as well as you were, but I was doing something solely for money. And I genuinely found my purpose in network marketing. And I think a lot of people think that that's like a cliche that we say to like try and recruit people. But I remember not being able to sleep, and I still don't sleep the way that I used to because I'm so excited about what I've got to offer and who I can help with it that now that doesn't interest me anymore.
Yeah.
So I want to know, because who and how were you recruited?
Yeah.
Did you self-recruit? Because this is something that I always wonder. Did he self-recruit himself, or was he recruited? Because we both self-recruited ourselves to network marketing. We went looking for network marketing at the time. I want to know, did you self-recruit? Were you recruited? And why the company that you're with? What was that, when you have all of the companies, what attracted you? Because you've built such an amazing, how many people do you have in your business?
177,000.
In 5 years.
77,000. So you've obviously picked the right product. But what was it? Talk us through that.
Okay. So I almost self-recruited myself because the lady that came to my house presenting me the products and the business was a childhood friend of mine. She came in the right moment. You know, it's crazy because only 1 month before that, you know, in the meantime, I collect fountain pens and I like to write quotes and stuff.
I want to talk about this in a minute.
And you also know me as a quite distant and cold person, right? I'm not the one that...
you are.
You're spicy, Sandro. He puts it on, he's like, no, I'm this cold.
So
maybe
you see...
Sandro.
I've seen him dancing on TikTok and all sorts.
You can't fool us, Sandro.
No, maybe you see this version after 5 years, but I can guarantee you that 5 years ago, different person. And... I was writing a quote that was basically saying that a mind that cannot shut down, like my mind that never shuts down, needs strong emotions to calm a bit down. And I didn't even know why I was writing this, because my business up until then gave me zero emotions. I never put emotions in relation to my business because it was black or white.
Separate.
I don't care. You know, it's anyways. And 1 month after I wrote and posted this quote on Instagram, this lady came to my house and showed me perfumes, cosmetics, and said in the same sentence that I could sell them as well. And I was literally telling her, Samantha, look at me. Look at me.
He does crypto. There's no way he does perfume. He does crypto. I told everybody, I was like, no, you're wrong. He does crypto. And look at him.
I told her, look at me. are you really telling me that I should go and sell perfumes? And she was, yeah, this is how they told me to do it.
Oh my God.
Then I told her, give me 2 perfumes. I'm going to support you. It's fine. But leave me alone. I don't care. And then I got these perfumes and...
They are actually
They're really nice, aren't they?
They are really good. Right?
Good.
So, and I was there sitting and analyzing because I'm a very analytical person. And, okay, how much did I pay? Is it even possible that these perfumes are so good? And I thought, okay, if it's something for me, it might be something for 80% of the people out there. So I wanted to make a check. So I started asking my brother, my sister-in-law, my mother, my friends. And actually, everybody was liking these perfumes. And they were not just them buying for themselves. They said, order one for my mother, one for my father, one for my sister. So I ended up selling 100 perfumes in 3 weeks. And I had never sold a product to anyone.
Wow.
Yeah.
So for me, this was basically the stamp, the confirmation that it was working. Because if someone can make 1,500 euros in sales,
from talking to people.
Yeah, just
in
talking,
3 weeks.
just talking. People,
That was not even online. That was just your warm
nothing.
network.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
So had you joined the business at this time, or were you just testing the waters?
No, I told her sign me up so that I
Yeah.
have something to show, But I told her I
Not
don't want to
gonna be
do
serious.
nothing. Just let me just do what I want to do. However, I understood that she couldn't support me. Basically,
Yes.
I was going to say, how do you support Sandro as an upline?
Well, you don't, do you? Just let him.
No.
the cool thing is that the upline saw 1,500 points popping from Switzerland out of nowhere. And he had the great idea to write me an email, say, Sandro, I want to meet you. Let's meet on Zoom, blah, blah, blah. And I remember like it was yesterday. It was cold in Switzerland. The first snow was falling, 1st of December 2020, 3 p.m. I was sitting in the Zoom. This guy was in the south of Italy, sitting on his terrace, beautiful weather. And he was telling me that apparently I joined a multi-level marketing company and he had 4,800 people in his downline and I was one of them.
You didn't know it was network marketing?
No.
She didn't tell me.
No.
She didn't tell me.
Your accent. Imagine Sandro accidentally joined.
Yeah.
So you didn't even know
No, I
you'd
didn't.
signed up to
No,
be a network marketer?
No. I thought I had some margin on the direct sale,
It's an affiliate link.
So then
Yeah.
what?
And then he completely opened my mind because as an entrepreneur, knowing that this business is not only driven by me, but by anyone that I bring into my downline and I teach how everything works, it's like unlimited scalability. This is, I think, the dream of every entrepreneur. So I looked up professional network marketing school, something where I could learn network marketing because how I learned IT, I wanted to learn network marketing. Very easy. And boom, Eric Worre popped up. So I found his...
SEO is good, isn't it? He's top of Google, isn't he?
I found his book and I was lucky enough because 3 days later, his GoPro was happening. And I bought a ticket, an online ticket for $97. And I was there with the whole time difference until 3 a.m.
I think that was my
notes.
first one. Was Pete Vargas on that?
Yes.
That was my
what year
first
was
one.
that?
Yeah. 2020, that was my first exposure to network marketing.
Yeah. And I was blown away because, she told me that I can make this 50% margin on the sales, and now someone was making millions with network marketing, and I thought, here something is wrong. But I got a completely different perspective.
So what was did you even have an opinion of network marketing prior to joining? And was it negative?
Yes.
Tell me more on what changed your mind.
So when I was 21 years old, We still had newspapers back then, the
Yeah.
ones that you could
Yeah.
hold in your hand.
Sounds like he's like an 80. Way back when we had newspapers.
And during my IT study, I wanted to make some money extra, right?
Yeah.
So I was seeing some articles saying, hey, freedom, you can make a business from wherever you want, blah, blah, blah. So I was calling them. It was an Italian couple living in Zurich. And they immediately invited me to some weekend in Zurich in a hotel, blah, blah, blah. And I said, okay, let's go. And I went there and I saw so many people, all well dressed. They were all hugging and kissing. And I said, Ma, what is it? I thought I'm coming to understand something about the business. What's going on here? And then we were on our seats, and the event started, and they were announcing the first speaker, some diamond manager of I don't know what. And when this guy walked in, everybody was jumping up, and Tina Turner
much.
music and all that. You know, I was, mamma mia, I guess.
Mamma mia.
And you know what was like irritating me even more? The fact that this guy was so smart and such a good speaker, and he was really delivering a good speech. And I thought, why all this circus in the beginning when this guy is really
He's
good?
actually that
Why
good.
are they hyping him so
Yeah.
much when he's really good?
Yeah.
So I didn't even go the second day.
Oh.
So that put you off until
Yeah.
you accidentally signed up.
Interesting that an opportunity call put you off,
Mm.
an opportunity event, and not actually being in it. Because a lot of the time you get put off because you know somebody who's in it or you've done it before. But yours was like
No.
actually in the door, first step.
Yeah, but-
Absolutely no.
Very simple answer. I didn't reach the maturity level yet that I needed to have to understand what's going on in that room.
They hadn't given you the vision. You
I
hadn't
couldn't
seen
handle
the
it. I
vision.
was
Yeah.
too. I
Yeah.
couldn't handle it. Today, I understand what's going on on our events and everything, and I even feel it because it's earned. You know, this
Yes.
this emotion, these feelings at these events. I completely understand it because I know what it means to work until you achieve something like that. But back then, it was too much for me. For the introverted Sandro, it was too much.
Introverted saucy Sandro.
So I touched on this before, and I want to touch on it again. Income that you're making at the
Wow.
minute, because I mean, every time, and I'm sure you hate talking about this because I hate it when people talk about it, but I think for our industry, like the level that you're at
important.
and what you've done in that space of time is nobody's seen it been done before at that pace to that level. And you told us when we were at GoPro earlier, and I'd love for you to tell our listeners what you're making monthly at the minute.
So last month was a peak month, of course. November is the craziest
Before
month
December.
of the year with Black Week and all that. So are you talking euros or
Yeah, let's do-
dollars?
Yeah, let's do
Euros.
euros.
or-
Euros are good.
Yeah, so last month was it 715,000 euros.
That is absolutely crazy. Do you think there's anybody even close to you in the network marketing space? Have you just gone ahead so far?
Look, I don't think there is anyone else right now in the product space that is
Yeah.
doing it. I'm talking here about legit network marketing, right? About
Yeah.
Yeah.
professional, serious network marketing. Let's
I
leave
love the way every
aside.
time they talk about that, like, the legitimate
yeah,
ones,
yeah.
not the
Okay.
gangsters.
The real professionals.
Not the
Yeah.
gangsters.
But what makes me proud is the fact that I've stabilized it.
Yeah,
So I
it's
was
not a rogue month.
Yeah.
Over the last 12 months, I've made 8.5 millions.
That's crazy.
Yeah, which is insane. And look, we want to talk about your book because
Da, da, da.
because this is it out? It's officially out now.
It's
Is it?
I don't know when
It's-
this
it
podcast will be
out.
released.
It will be out
It'll
by
be
now.
out by now.
Yeah.
And we are actually going to share this with our teams on our socials as well for you, because in that book, just give me a rundown of what you've put in there, because we've got so many, not just from our team, but network marketers that listen globally, and just general entrepreneurs that are listening, people that are interested in the industry that will at some point tend to join up. But what can they expect in there? Because I've only just got my hands on that.
We would have read this book, but literally I've been desperate
Page
to
to
see
page.
you to get this book. So it has literally just been handed to us.
So I decided to just write an autobiography.
Yeah.
Telling people how amazing I am, basically.
Oh my God, why didn't we think about doing that?
Oh my God, we should
do that.
Of course, I didn't do that.
Oh.
I didn't do that.
So
Because
it's got actual value.
look, just to put it into the right perspective.
Yeah.
Yes, I've done amazing the last 5 years. You know me, you know my craziness, my obsession,
Yep.
the big vision that I have. So what are these 5 years compared to the 50 years?
Yeah.
Okay, nothing.
Yeah.
That means for me that I'm still no one.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm still no one. I'm not going to write an autobiography about what, you know?
Yeah.
So I preferred to deliver people the system that I've been using the last 5 years to build what I've built. And I structured it in a way that first it starts with the foreword of Eric Worre.
Yes.
Basically,
Of course.
for me, it was important. He's my mentor,
Yeah.
you know. I wanted to see through his eyes how he looks at what we have done until now. So then I start with explaining how I interpret network marketing.
Yep.
I also teach people how to basically do their due diligence to choose the right network marketing company for them. Okay, because we have spoken about it, so many scams, so many wannabes.
Yeah.
But there are very good and serious network marketing companies out there. So you just find the one that you like the most and that where you feel safe and secure to build your future with.
Yeah.
That's it.
Very
Okay,
important.
I teach you how to do that. And then we start with a day-by-day system that takes you through the first 2 to 3 days, 2 to 3 months, sorry, until you achieve core rank.
Yep.
Okay, so that's the system that we are using. And once you have achieved core rank, I reveal basically the strategy that was for us like a booster, which is the 90 days run. So it's my interpretation of the 90 days run with the whole branding stuff and all that. And we have done 7 in 5 years, just to put you again a bit in the right perspective. Eric Worre has done 4 in 15 years.
Yeah.
So I give 90% of my success. It's because of the 90 days run.
Yeah.
And talk us through some of the results just for the people that maybe haven't heard you go through these before.
Yeah, so with my very first 90 days run, I scaled my business from 250 distributors to 4,200 distributors in 90 days.
Wow.
And in terms of numbers, we went from doing 80,000 in volume to doing 1 million in volume. This is
Some increase.
That was your first one.
that was the first one. Yeah.
What about your last one that you did?
Yeah.
Because this was a crazy one,
Yeah.
This
right?
was a very crazy
This was
one.
the big one.
Yeah. So in terms of number, we managed to recruit during 90 days nearly 50,000 people.
50,000 people in one leg of business.
Yeah.
That is, and what do you put that down to? Like, what would you say the secret sauce is? Because a lot of people do 90-day runs.
Yeah,
A lot of, I mean,
Yeah.
us included. But we have never, ever
Do you know what it
gotten
is?
50,000 people in.
It's never been our core focus or
Yeah.
campaign in business. And when we've done other things that we've run, they've been super successful. We just have never committed to doing one the way that we should have.
Yeah.
And I
yeah.
think that's the
I
problem.
mean, you are very strong in branding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A proper 90 days run starts with a proper idea, a proper name, a proper claim, and a proper branding.
Yeah.
And your entire team should feel it, you know,
Something
should
from
be
it,
part
yeah.
of it. Eric Worre also asked me, because for him, a 90 days run is a solo run.
Yeah.
He was telling to himself,
Yeah.
I'm going for a 90
Yeah.
days run.
Yeah.
Don't call
Don't
me.
call me,
Leave
leave
me
me
alone.
alone.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I didn't want that because I
Yeah.
thought to myself, okay, I want leverage. If I'm running alone, it's one thing. But if I'm running with 250 people, it's another
Yeah.
thing, right?
Yeah.
And the same, the bigger the team, the bigger the impact that you can have. Nobody is gonna be in it. Not everybody is gonna buy into it. But the ones that will, they will do more than they would have done without this run. Okay?
Yeah.
So if you explain them the mission, what we want to achieve with it, what the daily tasks are gonna be, how we will prepare and all that. During the speech today at the GoPro, I said people want clarity. So when you can give them really easy plan to understand, it's an amazing thing. But you just need to put the focus on that. No other challenges.
Well, we're going to read that wall to wall and then put one in place for next year by the morning. Yeah, because every time you give me like these stats or even talk about one, it just completely blows my mind.
And I tell you, I mean, for us, the 90 Days Run became also a campaign pro network marketing in terms of people still
elevating the industry.
Yeah, that's it. Okay, so the better you choose your name, your branding, the more attractive it will become for people that don't know nothing about network marketing yet. So it's a great chance for everyone.
And I wanted to ask you this actually, because I feel like yours and my bigger vision is like really aligned. As somebody that came from corporate, I hated network marketing for no reason. I didn't know what it was. I thought it was one of those things, and I didn't think it was a respectable profession because we've been trained, like you said, make a decision on what you're going to do, and I chose real estate. I couldn't care any less about real estate apart from owning it, of course. But I think that a lot of people generally still have a negative perception of network marketing. But I also know that between us and a few others in this space, we're really working on just elevating the profession globally. And I think we're doing a really good job at it. What would you say to somebody that was listening to this that maybe wasn't sure about network marketing?
Everything changes when you understand network marketing.
100%.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
What is network marketing? It's just another channel of distribution. If I was a company today, an e-commerce is doing very well. You can put ads on it. You can do lots of things. But imagine having an army of people that goes out there and talks about your products in a way that they are convinced about it, and with a good storytelling, they become just amazing sellers.
Yeah.
I always take Zalando as the example for me. We are here in Europe, so we are talking about Zalando. In the US, when I said Zalando, everybody was looking at me like, what are you talking about? So Zalando has an online store, right? That's it. 12 billions in revenue a year. And I always say, imagine that now all the customers of Zalando have the chance not only to buy the products, but also to promote the products that they are wearing, okay? If someone likes my suit today, I tell them, you like it? Fantastic. I'm going to send you my link. You can buy through my link, and maybe you can get even 10% discount or whatever, okay? They're going to buy. I'm going to get a direct commission. Now they are so intrigued and curious about the fact that I'm just sending a link. They come and ask me, Sandro, what are you doing with this link? From where did you get it? Yeah, it's a way to build second source of income. I'm doing that. And are you interested in doing it as well? Yeah, if you show me how it works.
Yeah.
And now I have my first member of my team interested in doing the same like I'm doing for Zalando. How long would it take to bring their revenue from 12 millions to 50 or to 100 if now you have millions of customers that promote your items?
It's just it's the smartest business model on the planet, and 86% of companies use some form of referral link, but it's not direct sales commission. No. It's something that benefits the company rather than the person that's done the referral, and that's what I love the most about network marketing is it pays back the person that's wearing the products, that's enjoying the product, instead of it going back into the big corporation like Amazon or Zalando.
Absolutely. the real power of network marketing compared to an affiliate or to direct sale is the fact that when you get to the right person that feels this business and feels the responsibility, they're going to build for you the entire distribution network.
Yeah.
And for a company that doesn't want to deal with that, this is like a jackpot, because without having a contract or I don't know what kind of agreement, this person will become the CEO of this distribution company, and you will just take care of preparing the services, the products, and they will do all the rest. They will do the marketing, they will do the distribution, they will take care of all the downlines. So it's a way of becoming a real business owner, because this network belongs to you, even if it's not, how can I say, you don't have a contract with your downlines. We all have a contract with the company. But when you can bring value to your downline, like I did by founding my community and by offering the platform where everybody gets value from it, they're going to stick to you forever.
Yeah.
So that's basic.
Stick and stay, right?
Stick and stay.
Stick and stay.
So I feel like I own a business that offers marketing and distribution services to the company I'm partnered with.
Yeah, without any of the overheads that come with it.
That's it.
Yeah.
It is the best business in the world. And
It is.
so finally, before we go, because you're number one, not only in your business, but in the industry. Where do you go from here? What's next for Sandro?
Look, since money was for me never the driver, okay, I don't care how much money I make. Money is for me just an indicator of how good you are at what you're doing. Okay.
Yeah.
So of course I think I deserve to hit the 1 million a month.
to hit the
so
million.
close.
Just so Eric shuts up above everything else.
Yeah. But in that is really a monster. Okay, he knows me by now. We sit in the mastermind. He's talking, and then he says one word, and to me, my brain already starts working on the next strategy, because that's exactly the word I had to hear.
Yeah.
I say this all the time. It is sometimes just
One
one
thing.
flip of a switch, and
Yeah.
I've come up with a new campaign, a new training.
That's
off the
it.
back
So
of it.
I remember like it was yesterday, mastermind at the studio. I think it was one of the only times that we did it at the studio. February last year.
With the big one.
Yeah. Not
was
this year. Last year.
The one where I got your video when you was
I think
talking.
I saw you there for the first time.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
And you thought I was a weirdo.
Yeah, very weird. Mamma mia, very weird. We were on the same plane. Okay.
We were always on the same
different
plane
story,
as
different
well.
story, different focus.
Story.
However, he was there in this mastermind saying that we should normalize $1 million a month.
Yeah.
And to whom was he talking? I mean,
Who was he talking to,
he was
Sandro?
like,
Who?
and it's always like this when you don't have it in your brain or when nobody says it, you're not confronted with it.
Yeah.
But the second he said it,
I've got to do it.
I started making calculations of how I can... because of course then you come up with different kind of strategies and all that. And even if you're not money driven, by calculating how you can get there, you will automatically take everybody with you there.
Yeah.
Okay.
course.
So this allowed me to create an organization. I mean, these last 18 months since I heard that from him were insane. We were creating millionaires in our organization, so many new six-figure earners. So I see a future, actually, to come back to your question, where this journey is leading to. I see a future where the masses will start with network marketing.
Me too.
I see it. And I don't think it's that far off.
Because people are fed up
No.
with their
Of
jobs.
course.
Yeah.
And the system.
You know, there is a statistic saying in Europe, 75% of the people hate their job.
Yeah.
They only work because they need to
Have
pay the
to.
bills,
Yeah.
and they have
Absolutely.
to. Okay. So if you can show them an alternative where they can not only make the money that they were making before, but they can also learn how to become entrepreneurs in the network marketing profession, this is going to be a complete game changer, because not only they will find out more about themselves. I found out more about me in the last 5 years than in the previous 36 one.
Yeah.
But they will also reach new levels of their potential, of their income, of their everything. Okay. And the fact that I could help people to achieve that, you know, I was asking myself for a long time, why does this satisfy me? Why? And before I started with network marketing, I struggled really to show emotions.
No.
See, that. No, really, no.
Don't believe it, Sandro. I don't believe it.
You like that all day anyway.
Social media, like, extraordinaire. Oh my God! Can we just? What happened to you?
You've really like
You've like come out like
branding in the last like
we've got
1 month.
we've got
1 month.
film crews.
Yeah.
Sandro's
Yeah.
on every. I love it. I am
you're
loving
doing,
you,
like,
Sandro.
dances, not
We don't-
dances,
No.
but like I think we're close to getting you to dance.
I
on
reckon we
TikTok.
could.
No.
On the podcast.
No.
On the podcast?
Now.
No, what are you talking about? No. So
No.
also here, you know,
change the
I don't know,
subject.
in the last
There's been a
mastermind, I
change. There's
think,
been
or
a growth.
Eric asked us, or he asked me, Sandro, with all the money you're making,
Yeah.
imagine
No, I
you
know.
would
I remember this.
reinvest
Yeah.
all the money into your business.
What would happen?
This sounds crazy, right? €500,000 reinvested back into your business. What should I do with all this? And then I started thinking, okay, what would it mean? Okay. And many people are overwhelmed in network marketing because they need to deal with that and booking events and booking videographer and booking that. And I started thinking to myself, what if I would create a team and a platform where my entire team could just place some requests and ask for this service or for this booking and all that. So I rented a beautiful office space.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
Yeah, it
It's
is.
absolutely beautiful.
So where people can go and co-work. I'm building a team that offers social media and videography services where they just can use. So I started to stepping up the game. I mean, it doesn't cost nothing. I have, I think, €50,000 a month in fixed costs because of that.
Yeah.
But it's still just 10%
Yeah.
or even less than what I'm making. So it's fine. And this allowed me to step up the game, and also everything driven and leading to the launch of the book. We just wanted to give an even bigger impact on what's going on. So I told to my crew, guys, now you have showed me what you're capable of, and this is now the new standard.
Yeah.
I'm loving the new Sandro.
That we need to keep. But yeah, it's fun. It's fun. Takes a lot of time to do all this reels
Yeah.
and stuff.
It's doing like a
I
million.
mean, it takes a lot. This social media, it's exhausting.
It is. I
is.
swear.
It's like a
I
full-time
I
job.
prefer to teach 2 days than to do like 10 reels. You know,
Yeah,
it's
no,
so,
I'm with you on that.
we
It
hear
is
you.
exhausting.
Yeah, it
so
is.
one thing I want to ask was, it's fountain pens actually, because you always
Oh, we
shout
touched
at
on
me.
it.
Well, he shouts at me when we're on a Zoom, and I've got like a plastic Bic pen.
We always have our
Look at
plastic
his
Bic
face.
pens.
No, but he gets really stressed out, and he's like, you can't dress
Very
like that
stressed
and
out.
carry that bag and wear
Do you know
those
what
shoes.
stresses me out? No.
What?
He's left-handed
Yes.
with a fountain pen. How do you do
you
that?
left-handed?
Have you not seen him write? How do you do that without smudging on a fountain pen?
Let me
I get
deliver
anxiety
you.
when I
let
see you
me-
write. It
Let
gives
me
me
deliver.
anxiety.
Let me deliver. You're also left-handed?
No.
No. So what the?
I'm normal.
My question was, I know you've got an obsession with fountain pens. Tell everyone what the most money you've spent on a fountain pen was.
On one.
On one. Oh, that's
70,000.
70,000 euros
Yes.
Did it?
on a pen.
Did it
Yes.
write your entire book for you
I
by
mean,
hand?
was this written
you
with
see,
that
this is
pen?
the-
I mean, was this written with that pen?
No.
If
That
I
was not a 70,000.
if
No.
I
Bit
spent
less.
70k on a
Yeah.
pen, I
Yeah.
would want it to author my book on my behalf.
I would want it to
it's
run
not-
my business.
Look.
Write
look.
my checks.
I
sign
remember.
people up.
I remember. We were doing when I picked up this pen, because we flew to New York to get this pen, and when we picked up this pen, my best friend Samuel, that is into the pen game and all that, he was doing a video, and they were unboxing this pen in front of us. And we posted this reel.
I remember
it went viral, 4 million views, I think, with lots of comments. And my $3 big pen writes better, blah, blah, blah.
Was it you? Did you write the
comment?
No,
it wasn't her, but it was kind of her comment.
It would have been her. She'd have seen it.
However, when you see pens as a collectible piece, then you change your perspective. It's not about the writing anymore. Probably I will never ink this pen because you need to ink
it's a
this
collector's
pen.
item.
Are they an investment?
It's like a piece of art on a pen.
Yeah.
In that case, it's a Japanese
like
Japanese
collecting a
artisan that
watch.
has 30 years of experience. He needs to have 30 years of experience to do that pen, and he works nonstop for 6 months to design the entire pen by hand. Okay, so once you have started to appreciate this, you can give also a value
to what is worth.
It's like business. Once you start to appreciate what you've got, you start to give value to it. You start to put effort in. And
but it's like you are buying art to put at the wall, or you're buying a watch.
Yeah.
Why you buy a watch? Who is reading the time from the watch? We all check our phones.
That is a very valid
point.
We all have very nice watches, and we don't. Mine's probably on a different time zone right now.
Yeah, that's it. It became like
it's an accessory rather than.
And when you are a lady that is tip top perfect from head to toe.
Oh, thank you, Sandro.
And you
I think my pen was $3.
And you pull out this plastic pen from from your Birkin bag or from your Cali bag. Then something is wrong with you.
We best not tell him about my plastic makeup bag.
You'd be horrified if you saw what she was carrying the makeup round in. Horrified. But no, I understand it. I'm going to invest in a pen. And I want to finish with this because this is the most important. Yeah. We're going to share the link. But where could somebody that was maybe watching this
on
Amazon get it?
Yeah.
And tell everybody the title.
The title is Moonshot. Moonshot because this book delivers the ultimate guide to achieve outrageous success. I'm always inspired by the moon. I say what we want to do here. The world is not enough, so we are going to the moon because the world is not enough. And it became the vision of my entire team. It's very contagious because also network marketers from other companies start sending me moon pictures from all over the place.
We had a look at the moon today, didn't we, on the way in?
Yeah, you got really excited on the way in.
Excited about the moon on the way in.
So this is not only your companion on the way to the moon, it delivers a real moonshot for you and for your business. So I'm sure it will help you.
Thank you so much. It's been a pleasure to have you on.
Also for me, it was funny.
Will you come back?
Let me think about it.
Oh, stop.
No, I felt very well with you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. So guys, if you haven't already, go to Amazon right now and type in Moonshot. It's 2 separate words so that you can get this book. It did go to #1 immediately after he'd released it, and I know exactly why. It's a modern day playbook for the network marketing profession, but not just that. For anyone that's in sales or online business, the way Sandro runs his business needs to be studied, and you can actually do that with that book. So thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next week. Bye, friends.